Okay, guys, so I just found out some serious information from my boyfriend. Now that I'm looking into all this healthy stuff and trying to get people aware, we've been talking about it a lot. Anyways, I've been talking about how GMO foods are very bad for you, and pesticides foods are very bad for you because your immune system can't fight all of the stuff off. So my boyfriend just talked to one of our good bankers that's very smart, and he recently read an article because he gets all the information from what the government policies are and what President Obama, his regulations and all that. So my banker, he's very smart. So anyways, Phil found out from my banker, our banker, that what was it again, babe? That GMO foods, Obama made a regulation that no person that gets cancer or gets any effect from these GMO foods in the future, they can't sue. They can't sue nobody. Lawyers can't sue any companies. They can't sue anybody because it's corporate, and they made a law against that. So that is huge. That's the way things are going. Oh, it just makes me sick to my stomach. Also, I don't know if you guys know GMO as much as in depth as I just found out from Phil, actually. But GMO food is genetically modified. So when they genetically modify seeds for planting to grow our food, they genetically modify it in labs. They modify it so these foods can resist to all these bugs and resist to these pesticides. So they transform this seed to resist to these pesticides. That is ridiculous. Because not only is the food being sprayed on, the seed they're making is so transformed that we don't even know what's in it. We don't even know how they made it to resist to these crazy chemicals. It just seems crazy. So I just want people to be aware of that, because this is so crazy and this has to get out, because so many people are going to die of cancer before we can fix it. And once people do get aware, our crops, our fields, all our soil are going to be damaged, and there's just going to be chaos. So this is what I'm trying to do, is get this across to people. Also, my banker told Phil this story, and I truly, honestly believe it. Since they genetically modified these seeds so they can resist anything, one guy ate this tomato seed. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I honestly believe it. Ate this tomato seed, and it resisted to anything, and it would grow no matter what, because they modified it to grow. And this tomato seed grew inside this guy's stomach, and it grew inside his stomach, and they couldn't do anything about it because roots started growing and stuff. I know it seems pretty crazy, but honestly, with all the things I've been learning, I really honestly believe it. So I just wanted to let you know that. Also, Obama, my banker also told Phil, Obama passed a regulation that people, when they go to jail, they don't have a right to have a lawyer right away. They don't have a right to call upon a lawyer right away for a few months, and the rules changed in regards to that. So that is pretty creepy, because just when we want to boycott, it just seems like they're gonna try and control that situation. And you know what? Government has their reasons for why they're doing this. They must have some good reasons to put in place to stabilize the country. But the way to fix this is us, the people, have to become leaders and help and figure out better ways to do this. For example, look at Europe. Europe is on the health side. They're doing no pesticides. They have regulations. It's the people that fight for this. We got to have leaders. We have to have people aware, people educated, people fighting. Because that's what we have to do, because leaders, clearly, they have a reason for this. So I just want to get people aware, because this is a huge, huge issue. And I don't know if people live in the U.S. that are watching this, but I just read an article that 80% of food grown in the U.S. is GMO modified. That is huge. Good thing for Canadians, only 6% of our crops are GMO. So if you're in the United States, look for Canadian grown food, and if you live in Canada, do not buy U.S. food from U.S. I'd suggest people to start going to their local farms or start growing gardens, because this is going to be a huge factor in a few years. You might forget about it now, but in a few years it's going to start hitting you, and people you love are going to be dying of cancer, and there's going to be chaos. So please protect yourselves now, and I hope you keep following my website, and I always like to hear input and suggestions on what you guys think. I only like positive inputs and impacts and solutions on to move forward. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys really take this into factor. Alright, have a good day.